Phase 2, Step 5 of your assignment will involve your checking the assignment that you have submitted to me after you have actually submitted it to me. It's great that you can go back to it, that you can examine it, that you can find errors in it if there are any, that you can correct it and resubmit it to me without any penalty whatsoever. And in fact, it is a very good idea to get into the habit of checking your work this way. I do it all the time. I usually don't get a chance to redo it if I'm just sending a simple email to someone, but other things I often redo them and resubmit them. I ask you to do the same thing. And the first thing that you need to check, of course, is the title of the email itself. If there is a problem in the format of the title of the email, 99 times out of 100 there are other problems with the assignment as well, far greater ones in fact. So make sure that the title is exactly as it should be. This is the third assignment. You should have it down already. It should read MRP, solid capital letters. A space after the MRP. Yes, the space is important because if it lacks the space, it will not line up with the titles of the other assignments in my email box, and it will get adverse attention from me. I won't open it. I'll write to you and tell you that there's something wrong with it. I simply will not look at an assignment that does not have a proper title for it. It should be followed by the word assignment with a capital A on it, spelled correctly, please, followed by a space. Yes, that space is important. I will be looking for it. It will reveal itself when it's lined up with other assignments by students who have in fact done that detail properly. The number 03, followed by, yes, a space, which you absolutely have to have there. A hyphen, followed by, you guessed it, a space, followed by your name and your surname as you normally do it. If there's something amiss with the title, make sure that you resubmit the assignment with the proper title. Now, the next thing to look at is the title of your attachment. It should have this basic title here. MRP, solid capital letters, assignment all lowercase letters, 03. That should be the title with which you stored it. And when it comes up as an attachment on your email, it should have a .doc ending for it. If there's something wrong with the first part of the title up to the dot, it means that you stored it with a wrong title. If there's something differing from between this one and yours after the dot, it means that you have stored it in the wrong format. Make sure you correct those things if they are not exactly as they should be. Also, this is a good time to take a look at the size of it. Computers store the same file in various ways, and so the size varies from one operating system to another. The size for this one is 47 kilobytes. I imagine that the lower end of the spectrum would be someplace in the upper 30s, around 40, and the upper end of the spectrum would be around 50. If it's significantly larger or smaller than that, chances are there's something terribly wrong with the assignment. Check it carefully. Now, of course, you're going to want to take a look at the assignment itself. And you have that very handy list of things in the style guide to assist you as you do that task. You have 18 things to check. It should take you, I would say, about 10 or 15 minutes to go through all of them. And that 10 or 15 minutes will be very well spent, I promise you. If you wait a day or so after you've sent it and look at it again, or take a look at it a day after you've completed it, all sorts of errors will appear before you, and you can fix them on the spot and take care of them. Now the first thing that we need to do is to make sure that every paragraph has exactly 3 sentences in it. And it's very easy to count sentences. As I recall, we had 1, 2, 3 sentences in the first paragraph. So that paragraph is perfectly regular and it is just fine as it is. The second paragraph has 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences in it. And that's why that paragraph had a 0 for it, because it has 1 sentence too many. Now, if you have a paragraph that has 1 too many sentences, there are 2 things you could do. You could perhaps join one of the sentences to another one. You can't use a semicolon, but you might find some other way. Or another thing to do would be simply to eliminate one of the sentences. Believe it or not, it's very easy to eliminate sentences from paragraphs in your own writing, or to rewrite them so that you have fewer sentences. Do whatever you have to, but make sure you end up with exactly 3 sentences. The third paragraph has 1, 2 sentences in it. So in fact, this is again another non-standard paragraph. You have to have another sentence in it, and adding to a text is always very easy to do. Simply write another sentence on whatever you're dealing with in it, if that is the case. Okay? And that's exactly what I have done here, and so since that has been corrected, we can get rid of that 0. Now, the fourth paragraph has 1, 2, 3 sentences in it, so that one is perfectly okay. And the fourth paragraph has 1, 2, 3 sentences in it. So now all of our paragraphs have exactly 3 sentences in it. Number 2 of the style guide specifies that every paragraph has to have either 3 or 4 lines, not fewer than 3 lines and not more than 4 lines. If we take a look at our first paragraph, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is obviously too long. Now, I promise you that if you take a look at something that you have written, you can always find ways to make it shorter. I have had a great deal of experience in this. I remember writing abstracts of my work for publication, and very often there was a certain word length that was specified that you couldn't go beyond, and so I would write the shortest thing I possibly could, or something that would fit that specifications, count the words, and if there were too many, I'd go back and I'd read it again and again, and you'd be amazed at how easy it is to delete words or to replace phrases with a single word. It really is very easy to edit your own writing that way. The second paragraph first paragraph of course has 4 now. It's perfectly okay. Second paragraph has 1, 2, 3 3 lines in it. The third paragraph has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines in it. So obviously we need to find something that we can trim out of it to bring it to the proper length. And it's usually a matter of just picking out a few words that you don't need, or again, as I've said before, taking a phrase and replacing it with a single word. The fourth paragraph has 4 lines in it. The fifth paragraph has 4 lines in it. Everything is fine in terms of lines now. So we can move on to number 3 on the style guide. And number 3 on the style guide has to do with references to your sources. Every one of your paragraphs has to have a reference to your source in it, at least one. The first paragraph has 2, the second paragraph has 1, the third paragraph has 1, the fourth paragraph has 1, 2, 3 in it, and the fifth paragraph has none in it. That is a problem. That's not a standard paragraph. And if you take a look at your own work, if you simply forgot to put one in, just find out where you got that information in your sources and put a reference in for it, and that takes care of the problem. Everything here is now absolutely fine in terms of references. And what we will do in the next video is we will take a look at each one of these references to make sure that we don't have a repetition of the same one within a paragraph, that each one of them occurs within a sentence, and that each one of them does not contain any extraneous punctuation or abbreviations.